Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our 30-day shadowing series. And today is day 14. And today's topic is something very real and extremely relatable because today we're going to talk about my daily routine. And honestly, my days are usually quite packed. Between household chores, kids, classes, and content creation, there is always something. And over time, I have realized one important thing that you don't always need long free hours to get things done. Sometimes small pockets of time are enough. And in today's video, you're going to hear a lot of natural English. And as usual, you'll find the meanings and example sentences in the description box below. So check that later. For now, just relax, listen carefully, and repeat after me. All right, let's get the ball rolling. My day usually starts quite early. I wake up before my kids. For a few minutes, the house feels calm and peaceful. I usually start my day with a cup of tea. Meanwhile, I mentally prepare myself for the day ahead. At the same time, I start preparing breakfast for my kids and family. I also pack their tiffins for school. Honestly, mornings feel like a race against time. By the time my kids wake up, I'm already in work mode. Then the morning rush begins. I help them get ready for school. One child is looking for socks, and the other one suddenly remembers homework. And dressing them up is always a challenge. Somehow, they never stand still when I need them to. The funny part is, they suddenly remember dancing exactly when I'm trying to get them ready. The whole room turns into a mini dance floor. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to make them wear the uniforms on time. And somehow, the whole house turns chaotic within minutes. But finally, when I send them off to school, it feels like a huge relief. It's like putting a big tick on the first task of my to do list. Some mornings feel smooth, other mornings feel like a marathon. Once the kids leave for school, I finally get some time to myself. That's when I start planning my day properly. Usually, I try to finish most of my important work before 12:30 p.m. because after that, the kitchen starts calling again. I quickly finish household chores. I clean the kitchen, I organize things around the house, and little by little, I try to get everything done. After completing my chores, I usually focus on YouTube video creation. Honestly, it has become one of my top priorities. Most of the time, I write my scripts the night before. I also write my tasks for the next day on my whiteboard. That really helps me stay organized, and my focus remains intact. I also create short reels to stay consistent on my channel. And sometimes I simply sit quietly and think about new ideas. To be honest, content creation takes more time than people think. Even a short video needs planning, recording, editing, and uploading. Still, I genuinely enjoy doing it. It feels creative and fulfilling. Meanwhile, I also keep an eye on the time because before I know it, it's already lunchtime. After lunch, my kids come back from school. I ask them about their day, and while they are talking, I'm usually multitasking again. After lunch, I usually lie down for a while. That's also when I edit my videos. I often edit while lying on the bed. Sometimes I feel tired, but I still try to make the most of that time. Once the editing is done, I usually take a short afternoon nap. That small nap really helps me recharge. And then the second half of the day begins. I help my kids with homework. Meanwhile, I also prepare snacks for them. And while preparing dinner, I sometimes listen to podcasts passively. It helps me learn new things while doing household work. Some days feel manageable, some days feel completely exhausting. But somehow things work out in the end. In the evening, I spend some quality time with my family. And at the same time, I also try to stay on top of things. Because honestly, there is always more work waiting. Then comes dinner preparation. I wind up my kitchen work by around 8:30 p.m. And honestly, that's when many people start relaxing, but my workday still continues. Right after finishing the kitchen work, I quickly get ready for my online classes. Sometimes I feel extremely tired by then, but once the class starts, I automatically feel energetic again. I really enjoy teaching, and interacting with students makes me happy. My classes usually go on till late at night. By the time I finish everything, I feel completely drained. Still, before sleeping, I like scrolling through a few reels. Honestly, that feels like my little me time. That's the moment when I finally slow down for the day. Even though my days are busy, I feel grateful for everything I do. Because little by little, all these small efforts add up. And that's probably the biggest thing I've learned about time management. You don't always need perfect conditions. You just need to make use of the time you already have. Great job. And yes, don't forget to check the description box for meanings and examples. Thank you so much for joining me today for shadowing practice, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 15. Write in the comment box day 14 done. Thank you so much for watching.